Hello friend, now let us discuss some problem on the valence bond theory. That valence bond theory I already discussed in the previous lectures. Now let us see the questions on the basis of valence bond theory. Question number 152 is there. The overlapping is involved in HCl molecule. That is, they have said that is HCl molecule is there, student. And in that HCl molecule, they are saying that is what is overlapping is there. Like that is, one option is there SS overlapping in HCl. SS comma PP, and that is SD and SP. So these four options they have given. And if you talk about these students, let us check out the option on the board, student. Here we are going to discuss on the board, student. So if you are going to discuss on the board, here is the options are there, student. So HCl molecule, if you see, that is hydrogen, so one electron is there, so it is 1s1, so that is s orbital. This is the s orbital. If you talk about the chlorine, students, if you check out the chlorine, what is chlorine? That is 17, so that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2 and 3p5. Okay, in these 3p5, student, what you will find here, this p orbital is having one vacant orbital. Let us see, that is this p orbital, what is having one orbital, one electron is unpaired, 5 electrons are there, 1 2 3. So this one is there, and this orbital and this s orbital is having one electron here and one electron, unpaired electron. So these together they will the overlap. So what overlap will be there? S of the hydrogen and P of the chlorine. So this is known as what? SP overlapping, student. SP overlapping. SP overlapping. If you are talking about SP overlapping, so what would be the option, student? If you talk about the option, so option will be, students, option will be option number 4, that is SP overlapping. So you can check with the again in the slide, students, what they are saying. The overlapping involved in the HCl molecule is SS, PP, SD and SP. So that is correct option will be the SP overlapping. Now let us move with student with the another option, another question. If you talk about the question, next question. So next question is our what, student? 153. The weakest bond is formed due to the orbital overlap. Okay. So which orbital will overlap so that the weakest bond is formed, student? So if you talk about, that is sp2s is there, sp3p is there, and pp sidewise overlapping. Dear student, I told you in that is pi bond is weaker than the sigma bond. All the pi bond is weaker than the sigma bond. When you are talking about the pi bond, so pi bond is always weaker than. Why weaker? Because they are formed by the side by side. So there is no proper overlapping. That is why pi bond is weak. So if you check out, student, option number 3, there is pp sidewise overlapping is there. So due to pp sidewise overlapping, the bond in this orbital will be what, student? That will be the pi bond, and pi bond will be the weaker orbital. So weakest bond is formed by the orbital overlap pp sidewise. Now let us move question number 154, student, or see what is the option. Number of pi bond and sigma bond in the structure of naphthalene, student. So that is naphthalene they are saying, okay, naphthalene, and in this they are asking, that is sigma and pi bond, sigma and pi bond. So first option is 6 and 19 and 6 and 20 and 5 and 19 and 5 and 20. So these many options are there, student. Let us come out on the board, student, so that you will be able to understand this easy concept. So if you talk about this, student, what you will find, that is naphthalene. They are talking about the naphthalene, student. What is the structure of naphthalene, student? There is the two benzene ring is there, that is mixed together. Okay, so if you talk about, this is the structure of naphthalene, student. Here you see on the board, one second, student, here. So if you talk about this, student, this is the structure of naphthalene, student. Now in this one there is the some alternate single and double bond are there, student, like this. Dear student, what we have to do, each carbon atom is they are having the 3 valence, 1 2 3. So to complete the valency, there is the hydrogen, here is hydrogen, here is also hydrogen, here is hydrogen, here is hydrogen. This place no hydrogen, student. Already 4 valence bond is there, 1 2 3 4. So no hydrogen. If you come out there, here is, student, hydrogen. If you are coming here, hydrogen, and if you are coming here, hydrogen. So dear student, now each double bond has, each double bond each double bond have what, student? One sigma bond and what is there, student? And one pi bond. One sigma bond and one pi bond. Okay, each double bond have one sigma bond and one pi bond. Now student, check out. So if you want to calculate, so here is the number, student, you check out here. So here is 1 2 and here is 3, this is the 4, only we are calculating hydrogen, 5 6 and this is 7 and 8 hydrogen atom we find out. Now in the ring you go, student, 8. So if you are going ring, student, I start from here, student, that is 9, this is 10, this is 11, here is 12, this is 13, this is 14 and here is 15, this is 16, 17, 18 and 19. So this is already included here, student. So that is sigma bond. If you are going, student, you are going to point sigma bond is equal to 19. Now check pi bond, how many, student? 1 2 3 4 5. So pi bond, if you are a student, 5. So 5 and 19, and let us go and match with the option, student. What option is matching from the, there is the slides. So number of pi and sigma bond in the structure is 5 and 19. So option number 3 is the correct option, student. Now let us move with the after question number 155. The bond energy is highest in the molecule. Okay. So dear student, this is also quite simple question. They are given, that is bond energy. They are asking that is in which of the molecule bond energy is less. The highest, maximum. So the stronger the bond, maximum the energy. So option they have given, student, what is there? That is H2. Then they are saying F2. And then they are saying Cl2 and I2. Okay, H2 and F2, Cl2 and I2. So max highest bond energy. Okay, so they are asking, student, what highest bond energy. So dear student, if you talk about this one, let us come to on the board, student. What you will find, that is highest bond energy. How? So there, the student, if you talk about FF, so due to a small size, student, there is the interelectronic repulsion, student, in F molecule. So F molecule interelectronic repulsion. So this is the, this, because of this repulsion, this is the weak bond. Okay, weak. And here if you come, here is the ClCl, student, ClCl, here is no interelectronic repulsion because of large size, student. So this is a strong bond. Okay. And if you I, student, this is the large molecule, very large molecule. So here is the bond is very large. So that is it become the weak. Now hydrogen molecule compared to halogen, this is weak, student. Okay. So correct option here is the Cl2. If the bond is strong, student, if the bond is strong, so then the bond enthalpy is also high. So stronger the bond, you can write, student, here is stronger the bond, okay, student, proportional to higher the energy. Okay, higher the energy, stronger the bond, higher the energy. This is the concept, stronger the bond, higher the energy. Now let us move another problem, student. The problem number 156. So what is the problem, student? 156. One second, student, let me check. The orbital overlapping maximum in. Okay, so maximum overlapping in which orbital is there? Let us check out, student. So here is the 156 is there, student. Maximum overlapping, they are asking Cl2, then Hi, then HCl, then HBr. Okay, the orbital overlapping is maximum. So student, we know that is pp orbital is more overlapping compared to the SS, because of pp is having the that is the directional nature. So if you talk about the option, student, you come with the option 1 on the board here, 156, student. So if you see, that is here is what is overlapping, student, that is the p and p in the Cl2, pp orbital is involving. So that is, and here if you go, student, S and P, okay, HCl if you are going, student, again SP, HBr again SP. So student, in the Cl2 there is PP overlapping, and this is the maximum. Okay, maximum. Why, student? If you are talking about how the, you can ask how, why maximum? Because due to directional nature, directional nature of p orbital, But when you are talking about the s orbital, student, so s orbital is spherical. So spherical means no direction. Spherical means no direction. So this is what about the our answers, students. Now let us move in the 157. Let us move question number 156 is over. Now 157. The correct option was for the 156 is the option number 1, that is Cl2. The number of sigma and pi bond in the molecule of cyanogen. Okay, student. So in the cyanogen, they are saying that is number of sigma and pi bond. So what they are saying is, student, in the cyanogen they are asking, firstly they are in the cyanogen, they are asking what is the, in the cyanogen, firstly they are asking sigma, then they are asking pi. Okay, sigma and pi they have given the option also, student. What the option they have given? Let us see the option. In this case of sigma and pi bond, student, that is sigma and pi bond, what are the options are there? That is 4 and 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3 and 5. Now let us move and check, student, what are the in the cyanogen molecule. If you check out the cyanogen molecule, student, the structure of cyanogen molecule is C triple bond N, and here is C triple bond N. Okay, this is our question, C triple bond. Now here is the rule I am writing, student. Each triple bond has what, student? Each triple bond have what, student? Each triple bond have what they have, student? Each triple, 1 sigma bond and 2 pi bond, 1 sigma bond and 2 pi bond. This is the case. Now if you talk about this, student, so sigma bond you can consider, student, sigma bond how many? 1, 2, 3. Sigma bond is equal to 3. Pi bond is equal to, student, here is 2, here is 2. So pi bond is 2. So correct option is 3 sigma bond and 4 pi bond. So correct option is option number 2. You can check in the slide, students. That is 157. The sigma bond is 3 and pi bond is 4. The correct option is 2. Now we come to the question number 158, student. What is the 158? Linear combination of two atomic orbital belongings to the atoms and each having one electron leads to a. Again you read it, student. Linear combination of atomic orbital, LCAO. Linear combination of atomic orbitals belonging to two atoms each having one electron. So two atoms is there, student, each having one electron. So leads to what? They will lead, student. They will leads to formation of what, student? That is sigma bond. So you can come on the board, students. You can check out. They are saying that is, if you check out, that is they are saying in the linear combination of two atomic orbital belongs to two atoms. Suppose atoms A and A is there. Okay. They are saying each having one electron here, one electron here, student. Then having then what kind of bond? This will be the overlap, student, according to a linear combination of atomic orbital LCAO. They will form the sigma bond. So correct option will be option number 1. Okay, now let us move, student, question number 159 and check out the what this question is. The sp overlapping is present in the molecule. Okay, the sp overlapping is present in the molecule. They have given the 4 options: Br2, H2, O2 and HF. So 159, student, let us read out, let us see on the board, student, what the question is saying. That is they are saying, that is what they are saying, student. In the here if you see 159, they are talking about 159. So 159 they are saying, student, which have the sp overlapping. So if you talk about sp overlapping, Br2 is there, student, Br2, so that is pp is there, both involving pp orbital. And if you are talking about H2, student, both are having SS orbital. If you are talking about O2, again this is having PP orbital. And but if you are talking about HF, the hydrogen is having S orbital and fluorine is having P. So sp overlapping is there in the HF molecule. So correct option will be option number 4. So you can check in the slides also. Question number 4 is the correct answer. Now let us move question number 160, student. Which of the following is incorrect statement? Which of the following is incorrect? Incorrect means wrong statement. A pi bond is formed when sigma already exists. That is wrong. This is the correct statement. A pi bond is formed when the sigma already exists. Okay, that is no problem. We have already seen in the hybridization of ethene. A pi bond may be formed by the overlapping of p and d orbital. That is also possible. Third option, they are saying a pi bond is formed by overlapping of hybrid orbital. This is wrong, student. Pi bond is always formed by overlapping of non-hybrid orbital. Okay, if there is non-hybrid orbital, so that is both the up and down, okay, top and bottom, there will be overlapping. That is what is known as the pi bond. So our required option will be the option number 3. Now let us move the question number 161, student. What you will find here in the 161, how many sigma and pi bond is present in the tetracyanoethene? Tetracyanoethene, they are talking about tetracyanoethene, and they are asking that is how many sigma and pi bond. So that is sigma and pi bond. They have given some option, student. That is 9 sigma 9 pi, 5 sigma 9 pi, and 9 sigma 7 pi, and 8 sigma 8 pi. Now let us move, student. That is tetracyanoethylene. What is the option, student? You can go tetracyanoethylene. So that is, if you talk about C double bond C, here is C, okay, here is C triple bond N, okay, here is C triple bond N, and here is C triple bond N, and this side also C triple bond N, okay. This is our option. Now if you come out here, student, so each अगर ट्रिपल बॉन्ड की बात करें, if you talk about the triple bond, each triple bond, if you talk about each triple bond, student, so each triple bond contain 1 sigma bond and 1 sigma bond plus 2 pi bond, and each double bond, if you talk about each double bond, student, each double bond, so each double bond is what is having 1 sigma bond plus 1 pi bond, okay. Now student, what you can go here, you can check out. So sigma bond 1 2 3 4 5, okay, 5 6 7 8 9. So sigma bond equal to, it is coming 9. Each triple bond has 2 double bonds, so 2 pi bond, so 2 to 4 to 6 to 8, and here is 1 pi bond. So that is pi bond also how much is coming, student? 9. So correct option will be, if you check here 9 and 9, so correct option will be option number A. Okay, students, so 161, the correct option is option number 1. Now student, you can check out here is 162. Which of the following is zero overlap? So dear student, first of all you should know what is zero overlap. Zero overlap means, student, if there is no symmetry or there is no plane, okay. So if you talk about zero overlap, student, zero overlap. So zero overlap, if you talk about option 1, that is proper overlapping is there. Option number 2, pi overlapping there. After option number 3, P and S overlapping, okay. Option number 4 is wrong, student, because here is in the option number 4, there is no proper axis are there, okay, no proper symmetry is there, okay. So here is option number, if you are talking about option 4, student, so option 4, it should be like that. It should be, if you talk about option 4, student, it should be, how it should be this one. So that is proper overlapping is this, okay, this is correct. But if you talk about the overlapping, what they are saying is, student, like this, here overlapping is saying this is the absolutely wrong, student, because they are not in the symmetry, okay. Orientation is wrong, student. Orient should be top and bottom, so this is the wrong. So our required option is what is required option? Option number 4 is the required option. Now let us move with the question number 163, student. What is given in the question number 163? Okay, so if you check, student, 163, so what you will find, the valence bond theory of Pauling and Slater account for the following characteristic of the covalent bond. So this theory was given, actually VVT theory was given for the given by Hitler and London to discuss the shape of the molecule, okay, shape, bonding and all of the molecule. But then again it was extended by Pauling and Slater, and what they said, that is they describe about the directional nature of the covalent bond. So they said that is all the covalent bonds are directional in nature. So what the correct option will be, student, that is option number will be the 1 is the correct. So valence bond theory of Pauling and Slater account for the following characteristics of covalent bond, that is directional nature of the covalent bond. Now question number 164. The shape of molecule is decided by dear student, the shape of molecule is always decided by the sigma bond, not pi bond, because sigma bond only undergo hybridization, that is formed by the hybrid orbital. But when you talk about pi bond, this is formed by unhybrid orbital, and that is over and below. Pi bond is above and below of the plane. That is it does not decide the, because it does not decide the shape. The which one is decide the shape? The only sigma bond. Now let us move question number 165, student. That is also being quite easy. The strength of bond by 2s 2s 2p 2p 2s 2p and 1s overlap has the order. Dear student, I told you that is s orbital have the no direction, spherical nature. So no direction means the weak overlapping, weak bond. So which one will be the correct option? If you check, that is 2p, pp will be there, then sp, then ss, then 1s. So here I am writing 165. You can check out, student, 165. So 165, if you talk about, student, what is there? First one is the proper overlapping 2p. Then what is the, student? 2s and 2p. Then what will come, student, if you talk about another one, this will come 2s and 2s, and lastly it will come, that is 1s and 1s. So this is correct option will be option number 2. Correct option will be option number 2. So this is our option. So that is the highest overlapping 2p. It will be the strength, proper high strength. Then 2s 2p, then 2s, then 1s. I already told you, student, s orbital have no orientation, no direction. So that is the overlapping is not so proper. That is why the correct option will be option number 2. In the book it is given wrong option, student. Don't get confused here from the book. Now next one question is, student, for the compound. Okay, for the compound they have given quite big question. The tetracyanoethane, carbon dioxide, benzene and 1,3-butadiene ratio of sigma and pi bond is. Okay, so this is quite good question, student. That is 166. They are saying ratio of sigma and pi bond. The ratio of sigma and pi bond. Okay, so if you see, student, so first one, if you come out here, student, so first one option they have given, we can check tetracyanoethane. First option, if you take A, that is tetracyanoethane. So first option is there, tetracyanoethane. And in this tetracyanoethane, you can check out, it was came in the previous question also, student. So in this one you can see here, this is the tetracyanoethane. And I already, so many question I already told you, that is the in triple bond always contain 1 sigma and 2 pi bond. Here is also C triple bond N. Okay, so in this one, if you are going sigma bond, how much is coming, student? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Sigma bond is 9. If you talk about pi, 2 to 4 5 6 7 8 9. Pi bond is equal to also 9. Okay, so the ratio is how much for here is for this one, it coming 1:1. Now let us check with the option number 2, student. If you are going option number 2, so option 2 is, option B is, what is there? Carbon dioxide, C double bond O and C double bond O. Each double bond contain 1 sigma and 1 pi. So sigma bond equal to 2 and pi bond equal to 2. Okay. Now let us move, student, option number 3. If you are going option number 3, so what is option number 3? They have given benzene. So if you talk about benzene, student, if you talk about the benzene, what you will find, that is here is double bond and all the position hydrogen is there. So here is hydrogen, here is downside hydrogen and hydrogen. So how many bond is there, student? So that is 6 hydrogen and 6 rings. So that is sigma bond is equal to how many, student? 12. Sigma is how much? 12. Pi is equal to how much, student? That is 3. So ratio is coming how much, student? 4:1. Okay. Now last one is there, student, 1,3-butadiene. So meth, 8th, pro-but, and on that is 1 and 3rd position double bond is there, and here will be the hydrogen. You balance with the valency of the carbon 4 bond. Here is the 1 hydrogen, here is single bond, here is 1 hydrogen, here is hydrogen, and this side hydrogen. So you check out the sigma bond, student. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Sigma bond is 9, and pi bond, you see, the student, pi is equal to 2. So ratio 9:2.
So if you see student, if you see that is the ratio, so what you will find that is in the first option ratio is 1:1, second option 1:1, third option 4:1, and second option 9:2. So what would be the order, student, if you are writing order? So A equal to B, then it will come C, then it will come D. D have the highest order, the highest ratio 9:2, that is 4:1. So correct option will be, student, that is option number, if you see option number A equal to B, then C and D. The correct option will be option number A. Now let us move student 167. Okay, now you move student 167. So 167, if you're talking about student 167, so what could be our answer, student? 167, let us see. 167. According to valence bond theory, the predicted bond angle in H2O. Dear student, bond angle that is in the water according to valence bond theory is 90. They did not predict that is how the repulsion. They did not say in the valence BSEPR theory the bond angle is not that is 90 degree. But here if you see 167, here is the lone pair electron is there. They did not say anything, student. Okay, so they said that is bond angle will be 90 degree. Okay, according to valence bond. But according to BSEPR theory, the bond angle is 104 degree 28 minutes. Now let us move, student. The option is required option is option number 1. Now 168. If you are going 168, student, so what is 168? According to valence bond theory, the bond in methane are formed due to overlapping of, okay, methane. So student 168, you come out 168. So if you talk about CH4, student, CH4, so this is going sp3 hybridization that we already discussed. Hybridization. So if sp3 hybridization, so means it is carbon is going like this. This is forming the 4 hybrid orbital, and these are the all the hybrid orbital of sp3. These are sp3, and these all sp3 hybrid orbital are attracting toward the hydrogen. They all are the attracting toward the hydrogen like this, and this. So if you are they are getting attached with the hydrogen, student, if they are getting attracted with the hydrogen, so what you will find, student, hydrogen is having what orbital? That is s orbital. So this is s orbital. So what is overlapping, student? This is sp3 s overlapping. sp3 s overlapping. You can check out, student, sp3 s overlapping. sp3 s overlapping. So the correct option will be student option number, that is option number 4. How they have given 4 sp3, 1 2 3 4 sp3 s overlapping. 4 bond are there like that. You can check out here. Methane is here is H, this is H, this is H, and this is S. So total bonding how many? 4 bond, that is 4 sp3 s overlapping. Now let us move to next question. After 168, you can move to the 169. What is question is 169, student? You can go down. So if you are moving down, student, what you will find here, 169, what they are saying, student, in the 169, they are saying that is the bond between chlorine and bromine in BrCl. Okay, bond between chlorine and bromine in BrCl is ionic non-polar. You see, student, BrCl. So that is here is the BrCl is there, and its size proportion is there. So if you talk about the Br and Cl, student, covalent bond will form, student, but this will be polar. So this will acquire that is negative charge, and this will be the partial positive charge, because small size, this is a small size, and due to small size, high electronegativity. Okay, student, high electronegativity. If it is having the high electronegativity, student, so that is attract more electron. So if it is attracting more electron, so it will acquire the negative charge, student, that is chlorine will acquire the negative charge. So now let us read out the option, student, that is for this question for 169. So that is ionic not possible, student, they will not ionize. Covalent, this will covalent bond. Non-polar, no, this is wrong, student, this will be the polar, and polar with negative end on Br, that is wrong. Polar with negative end on Cl, that is correct option is option number 4. Now let us move, student, question number 170. Molecules having dipole moment Okay, so dear student, they are giving the 2,2-dimethyl propane. Okay, no cis and trans they have given. Trans 2-pentene, neopentene, 2,2,3,3 tetramethyl butane. So correct option will be option number 2, student. Trans molecule, trans means trans pentene is there, student. You can check out on the 170. So here is 170, student. I am saying trans pentene is there, meth, eth, prop, but, pent, and they are saying, student, trans pentene. So here you can keep here meth, eth, prop, but, pent. So any places you can put here the double bond, student, and on one side you put here is CH3, student, and on another side you can push the hydrogen. And similarly here is what will come, student, CH2 and CH3, CH2 and CH3, and here is this one 1 2, this is 3 4 5. So this is what, student, that is trans, okay, pentene, trans pentene. The trans pentene is, that is trans. Here you see, student, this is cis. So one side here is the hydrogen and here is the CH3. So here is the similar group opposite side, this means that is trans. Similar group opposite side, hydrogen, this is opposite side, this is opposite side, this is known as what? Trans. So trans pentene is having the high dipole moment. So correct option will be, student, 170. You can see that is option number 2. Now let us move question number 171, student. What the question number 171? This is the all over for this one on the question on the basis of valence bond theory, student. Next video we will make on the basis of the question basis on the hybridization. So keep watching, student. Thank you so much for watching.